Captain America Brave New World stars Anthony Mackie and Harrison Ford. So, with this movie is 2 hours long, and I know that this movie has been getting mixed reviews. So, going into this, when I went to go see this movie, my expectations were low because I think right now this movie it sits at like a 49% on Rotten Tomatoes from the critics. And I think with fans, I think last time I checked, like maybe like a week ago, it was at 80%. But like a lot of reviews that I've read and stuff on YouTube, people were really going on or going in on this movie and was just saying that it was terrible. And hey, everyone has a different opinion. There's nothing wrong with that. So going into it, I was like, ah man, I don't want to see another bad superhero movie. But with that being said, I actually enjoyed the movie. I thought the movie was entertaining. It had some good action, and that's what I wanted. So I got that from this movie. Now, was it the best superhero movie ever? No, it wasn't the greatest. Was it the worst? No, it's not as bad as it's not to me. Like I said, it was enjoyable. It was entertaining. So I didn't think it was a bad movie. I would say that it's a decent movie. Now, with that being said, I wasn't crazy about the plot, the story. I feel like it could have been better, and I feel like the way that it was executed, it could have been, maybe they could have gone in a different direction. And I feel like they had a lot of ideas and they were throwing everything at the screen. I do get that, that part of it, with the plot. With the acting, I thought the acting was great. Anthony Mackie, Harrison Ford, and Carl Lumpley. I think I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Carl Lumpley, I believe that's his name. They all did a great job. This movie, Captain America 4, has some great acting. Now, like I said, the execution, with the plot, it wasn't the best. And the villain, I don't want this is spoil free, but a lot of, people already know who the villain is. But with the villain, I wasn't a fan of the villain. I thought that it was leading up to something that was going to be really good. So the villain, that was just a letdown. And the way that the villain looks in this movie, I wasn't a fan of the look because in the comics, I don't know, I just thought that he was going to look similar to the way that he does in the comics, but that was not the case. Um, but I think for me, I went into this like having low expectations. The movie did exceed my expectations. I feel like, for Anthony Mackie to become Captain America, I could see him. I could see him, doing a few other movies. I don't know. Will this movie break even at this point? Because the box office has been going down. I think right now, I checked it a couple days ago. I think domestically, this movie is at 147 million, and I think worldwide is close to 300 million. So I do want this movie to be successful. Another thing that I think that is crazy is that a lot of people, I saw like some reviews, people didn't even watch the movie and they were just going in and saying that this is going to be a horrible movie and just being negative. I don't understand that. And people saying that they want this movie not to perform well, that they hope that it flops. To me, that is just really weird and strange. I don't understand all the negativity. I think that I don't know, people just need to get it together. This is a movie. We're supposed to be entertained by it, relax, take a chill pill. That's why I go to the movies. But I think the other thing with this movie, people make things political way too much, and especially that's the negative. That's the thing that I don't like about social media because it gives some people who are just so negative, a voice. And I just don't like that, when people spread negativity because Anthony Mackie is Captain America in this movie and they have an issue with that. I think that is really ridiculous and just baffling. But with that being said, this was an entertaining movie. The action was good. The plot wasn't the best. And there was one scene at the end, that final scene with Anthony Mackie and his sidekick, that was a powerful scene. I was like, man, that was a really good scene. So I would give this movie a 7 out of 10. Please let me know if have you seen the movie? What are your thoughts? Let me know your opinion. And it's okay for people to have different opinions. Take care and have a good one.